Hey there! Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a beat. And hey, if you're in the market for a life insurance quote, make sure to hit up my sugar daddy DeMontMoret. He's got you covered.
What's cracking, everybody? I'm back. Right now, I'm in Mexico. In case you didn't see, I rented the same spot, right? That I was in the last video. This time I booked it for 3 nights. I paid $200. I like this little place, man. Especially, I like the price. What, Kobe? Kobe, you funny. You know you can get down. You are a senior now, though. Persistence over resistance. Hold on, before we get into that, a word from our sponsor. And who's our sponsor today? DeMont, that's who. I sell life insurance, mortgage protection, IULs. Soon I'll be selling car insurance, business insurance, all that insurance. Hit me up for a quote. My website is down there, DeMontMoret.com. Go in there and go shopping. I'm an Amazon affiliate. Donations are not necessary, but they are appreciated. My cash app is Moret. So I want to talk about all the bullshit that I've been through trying to get this fucking business going, man. But before I get into that, I'm going to pour me a shot. I want to tell y'all how I did this week. So, man, get a load of this. I got the Prius, right? I've been driving that Tesla. And the whole reason why I originally rented the Tesla from Hertz, because I had the Toyota Sienna minivan right when it came out, the new body style. I went and bought it. And I put 185,000 miles on that van. Transmission went out. So I rented from Hertz originally the Tesla thinking I was going to save on some gas. All bad, bro. First of all, that company is just gangster as fuck, right? I'm on my second lawsuit with them. But let me tell you how it was for me this week in the Prius. First of all, on the Tesla, I was spending 2 hours a day charging it. Spending average of $30 to $35 per day. 2 hours charging. The Prius, I've been spending $25 a day. And I got an extra 2 hours. So this week, I made $2,000, right? And on Monday, because I was handling my court stuff, Monday I only made $150 and still ended the week making $2,000. Because I'm saving myself 14 hours a week not charging. So in that 14 hours, I can make $300. So man, never again in life will I ever do that to myself. All bad, man. I was thinking I was saving money on gas. Nah, man. I was shooting myself in the foot. And although in the Tesla, I was shooting for $2,000 every week. Sometimes I'll do $1,700, $1,500. Life comes up, but I wasn't consistent on the $2,000. With the Prius, I could be consistent with the $2,000. Salute. Bad. I'm going to eat Hertz ass up on their Google reviews tomorrow. And file the paperwork to get a subpoena to get those records. On all my invoices, previous invoices. Them motherfuckers really dick me. I need to smoke. Dude, I'm so happy to be in Mexico. Let me explain to y'all why I be depressed when I'm in America versus being in Mexico. Two things. First of all, the food in America, I know I'm eating poison. I just know it. You can't avoid it. Some people say, well, just buy organic food. That's, first of all, that's not even realistic. To only buy organic food. The organic food is really expensive. Y'all know that. And what if I want to go eat at a restaurant? Or, grab some quick fast food or something, or a sandwich. I just think all the food, organic or not, I think all the food in America is poison. Versus here in Mexico, they don't do all that shit. So I'm happy, like in America, I don't want to eat the food, but I ain't got no choice, and I know I'm getting poison, and if I keep eating that shit, I might have to fucking have prescription pills later. Versus in Mexico, I can eat all the food. Now, in America, I have like zero interest in dating any female over there. It don't matter her age, her race. It don't matter none of that. I'm just not interested. But in Mexico, I want to fuck all the women. See, so I'm happy I'm in Mexico. And look, I bought pizza, some chicken wings. I'm about to Netflix and chill with myself and get ready for tomorrow. But man, so happy to dip over here. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I be so depressed over in Mexico. Anyway, back to the topic. Let me pour myself a shot. So, I'm thinking all the stuff I went through, trying to get this insurance business going. It has not been an easy ride, but persistence over resistance. Shout out to Tony Johnson. I learned that from him. Tony Johnson was my manager in Valley Total Fitness back in the day. Salute to you, brother. So, what started me on this path with the insurance? My first visit to Colombia, I went for a week, and I knew right then and there it was my new home. I thought I would live in California the rest of my life and just visit other places. Colombia stole my heart. So on my second visit to Colombia, that same year I went for a week, and then I decided I didn't want to go there and have to leave again. I was like, I got to figure this shit out, right? So then I was like, I got to be able to make gas. I got to figure out how to make American dollars without physically being in America. So I'm going over different businesses on what I want to do, and then I decided on insurance. It was actually that came from my daughter, because my daughter had went and got her license, and she dropped a seed in my head. So I'm like, I know in insurance you can make a lot of money. I can do it remotely. And plus my background is in sales. I do this driving thing, which is cool. It's something about driving for me. I like driving. I used to drive limousines too. But technically I'm a master at putting people in debt. And I need to get back into sales. And I want the opportunity to be able to make $1 million again. I've done $1 million before when I own my car dealerships. So I ran with it. Now, I took the course. It was like a 40-hour something course. It probably took me a month and a half to get through it. 2 months. Went and took the test. I think I paid $180. Now, mind you, this test, I took that test like 20 years ago. Passed it on the first time. But California changed these tests up in the last few years, and they made them the hardest test in America. They want to take pride in that shit. If you can pass a California test, you can pass any test. So I failed the first time. Went back to studying for like a month. Took the test again. Failed. Then waited another month. Took the test again. And the third time, I got it. Right? So now that's when I was getting rid of my house. Because I had my house, I had a 5-bedroom, pool, jacuzzi, nice crib. Always kept 4 female roommates. Tickled me pink every time they paid me rent. Right? But the 5 years came up. I had a lease with an option to buy. Didn't want to buy. Passed that test. I want to just bounce, right? Got rid of all my possessions. And right when I'm leaving America, heading to Colombia, that's when I found out the government had a crime in my name that wasn't my crime. So I left America without even having a fucking job, man. No bueno. But I figured, well, how long could it take for them to fix that? It took them fucking 6 months, right? Thank God I started teaching English. Because I left. I was like, fuck it. I'm a hustler. I'm going to go to Colombia and I'll figure it out. And that's when I started teaching English. Get me by. Turned out to be a blessing. So, did I think it was going to take 6 months? No. Every day I was like, any day now I'm going to have it. Any day now. You go look at my videos. Any day now I'm going to have it. So then what's the next problem that came up? The lady working on my application. She screwed up. And she screwed up by not catching the screw up I made by answering the question wrong on the fucking application. If she would have caught that sooner, like she caught that fucking crime, we would have had a hearing sooner. So then that took another 6 months. So that's a whole year, man. Gone. And then if you look at, if you follow me for a while, you know, if you just now looking at me, you don't know. So I'm going to back up. I got my license. So I was in Costa Rica for 6 months. Right when I'm leaving from Costa Rica to go to Guadalajara, Mexico, I got the notification from the judge. I was finally getting my license. Bam, get over to Guadalajara. I'm like, well, I ain't got no money for no leads. Looking for opportunities. Came across that one company. Hey, we'll feed you the leads, pay for the leads, but we only paying you $150 per deal. I don't care. I'll take it. I ain't got no money for the leads. Teaching English ain't going to provide me enough money to buy these fucking leads. So, this dude was feeding me 20 deals a day, 20 leads a day, 20 calls a day, live transfers. And I was closing 5 of them a day. So, bro, do the math. At $150 a pop, I'm knocking out 5 deals, and I'm in Mexico at the time. Technically, that was more money than I could spend. And that shit went south. This dude couldn't pay right. He got booted off. One of the insurance companies booted him off. Whole operation just went to shit. He owed me like $2,000. I think I ended up getting, I don't know, $1,100, something like that. It's too bad that didn't work out. So then I came back to the States. I go, all right, let me regroup this. And if you look at my previous videos, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I thought this email marketing plan would work, and I wanted to leave America so bad. So bad. I was like, fuck that. I'm out. I'll figure it out. So I went back in Colombia, April. And that shit wasn't working out like I planned. I jumped the gun. That's why I've been stuck around America for so long, because I wanted to make sure I get this right. So now I came back here to the States. Well, I had to replace my phone and whatever. Just make more money to get this thing going. So what happens? I take a day off, try to get some leads. At the time I was licensed in California, no leads was coming through. That was on a Monday. Then I was like, hold on, let me add on the states. So right now I'm in 15 states. I don't know how much money that cost me, but it was in the thousands. And I want to add in more states. Give me some time. I'm just trying to get started. So now what happened? Okay, I took another day off. Bam. Still wasn't no leads coming in on a Monday. So then I got smart and I said, let me take the Fridays and Saturdays because these motherfuckers are getting lazy. So I switched it. Bam, prepared to spend $300-400. Boom, 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 and I'm closing deals. And then that company raised the price from $70 to $95. I think that's just too much money. $95 a phone call. If I want to get 20 leads a day, that's a lot of fucking cake, man. And after paying, so here's the situation. After paying the leads, the math, I end up making the same amount of money I make as driving. And in the long run, it will pay off because I get monthly payments. That's one thing I love about the insurance business, the monthly payments. I miss getting, with my car dealership, I started doing buy here, pay here, where I was the bank. I think I probably had about 60 cars making monthly payments. That shit was lovely. Even when I shut down that company, that money kept coming in. And then sometimes I go do a repo. Sometimes, actually, I repo cars all the time. That's crazy. I've repoed more cars than I can fucking count. And then finally someone hit me with a repo. Fucking hurts. Anyway. So now, holidays creep up. Gotta spend time with the family. Team up with Laura. That's her name. We talked during the holidays. Met her in person, right? She had a cool ass Christmas party. And she was like, she's gonna generate some leads. That ain't panning out. And we was gonna get started in the new year. Y'all seen I worked on it a couple weeks. But it was cold calling. And that wasn't my plan. That was never my plan. I don't want to do cold calling. I want hot leads. Hot leads. She ended up leaving the team anyway. You know, because I called her up about a deal. So she ended up jumping ship and started her own insurance company. I ain't mad at her. I mean, the woman is a badass, right? That's that woman that did 3 annuity deals. One dude rolled over $750,000. 2 other people rolled over. It was a lot, bro. She ended up making like 80 grand in the month of November, bro, on annuities. And your boy got the certificate on Thanksgiving to be able to do those deals. And I got the certificate on the property casualty. I give me some time to take the state exam. But all that little shit I didn't know I needed after I passed my test, all these little certificates, all the training, all that to be able to do these kind of deals. So now I'm like, all right, let me pay the Fiverr. This is the second time I use Fiverr. Look back at my previous videos. I paid one Fiverr lady. I rented that Airbnb in Players. And then the chick never came through with no leads, bro. Ended up having to give me a refund, but I already spent the money on Airbnb. Mind you, I can sleep in my car. If I'm renting Airbnb, I want to be making money. And sleeping in my car does not bother me. My house I had that 5-bedroom house, pool, jacuzzi, 4 rooms rented out to cuties. I could stay in my house if I want to, but I still slept in my car 5 days a week, even though having that situation, bro. See, my car don't bother me at all. So when I rent an Airbnb, I want to be making some motherfucking money. So now I paid that other $5 dude recently. I even hit him up because I didn't want to be in the same situation that the other chick put me through. I said, bro, if I buy 5 leads from you, can you give me the 5 leads in the same day? Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. All right, paid him. What happened? He got me 3 leads on a Monday. And I was only planning to just work the business on money. He got me 3 leads. Tuesday, got me nothing. Wednesday, got me nothing. Thursday, got me 1 lead. Friday, got me 1 lead. And it was on that 1 lead, he was catching me while I'm running out of the door, bro. It's all bad. If I was in Colombia and that shit happened, I would be fucking, my nerves would be bad. So now, I'm going to get to the point. Persistence over resistance, because I'm still trying. We talking, this is a 2 year, it's been 2 years. Bro. Probably longer, me trying to get all this. Everything I just told you, all that shit took so much goddamn time. So now I got this company that I tested my last video. They was able to shoot me some leads, and it's an app like the company else overcharging at $85 a shot. Same kind of marketing, same kind of app. I tested them out. They sent me 4. I hung up on all 4 because I got a 90-second buffer. But they're solid. There was one of those I could have stayed on there with. But also at the same time, Hertz just repoed my fucking car. So I only had so much money, like a little over $1,000 to work with. I'm like, what should I do? If I just take this grand and just dump it into the game, I'm a risk taker like that too. And I'm like, let me not do that. So I went and spent $500, got me a car, and keep the cash flow going. So I'm excited about tomorrow. Because I got this company that can feed me leads when I'm ready to get leads. No delay. Hit the app, feed me. Hopefully I got $300 I'm going to spend tomorrow just on leads. Maybe tomorrow, Monday, maybe. I'll just take the whole day off and work the insurance. I'll fill that out. Once I pop a deal, I do want to go shopping at Hong Kong. But I got to pop one first. Pop a deal, pop some milk bubbles. That's my plan. So bear with me, fellas. I'm doing the best I can with the tools that I have. But persistence over resistance. To me, this is a business with this traveling thing, with the insurance. I'm never going to retire, ever. I don't want to. I was talking about this about this subject with a lady just yesterday. She goes, "Are you retired?" I said, "No, baby, I ain't retired. I ain't never gonna retire." I go, "I've been self-employed most of my life." You retire for something you don't like doing. She goes, "Oh yeah, I've been corporate all my life." I go, "I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I've been a hustler my whole life. I prefer it that way." Anyway, I'm allowed to enjoy my pizza, my wings. Persistence over resistance. Never give up on your dream, no matter how long it takes. But I'm going to be so excited when I finally really get the momentum on this. And I'm glad y'all taking this journey with me. I miss collecting payments every month. I've collected rent money in my life every month. It's lovely. I've collected car payments in my life. It's lovely. And now I'm about to be collecting insurance payments. All right, hasta luego.